Well, hi everybody. Today is Friday. I guess this means it's the start of the weekend. Woohoo! Not that the weekend really means a whole lot right now. I think weekends are just kind of rolling into every other day of the week as we gather and we do stuff. I don't look forward to the weekend like I used to because it's the same thing that I'm doing the other days of the week. I know I've talked to a lot of you, and I've really heard very similar things. I've even heard people say, "I'm not sure what day of the week it is right now." It's just crazy. It's crazy. And I have to be honest with you. I had gotten in this morning, and this was even happening part of last night, and I kind of found that I was in a mood. Not necessarily in a bad mood. That was the day before, was a really bad mood. But I was in a mood of like, wow, I need something different. And I know we all need something different. I get this way sometimes in my life. And what I do to overcome these kind of feelings and things like this is I like to get away when I have opportunity to literally get away, not just go down the street, but to get away to different places. Either heading out to the mountains and driving around for a few days up there. I like going around the world too. I've been fortunate enough to be around the world. I've had a chance to be in Jerusalem and Israel in that area. I've been to England a couple of times. Cancun, Mexico, and things like this too as well. I've been very, very fortunate. But when I get this feeling of yeah, yucky, blah stuff, I want to get away and I want to travel. And I do this occasionally. Sometimes I'll just go by myself and just go. And I think my family's glad to be rid of me for those few days as well. Not to Cancun. They always go with me to Cancun. I would never leave them home and go by myself down there. But I had this feeling, and I got in this morning, and I was working on PowerPoints and doing all that normal stuff, and just kind of still in this funky kind of weird mood. And then I saw a link to the city of York, which is in England, and I've been there a couple of times too. And I think the city of York is beautiful and amazing, as many of the cities are over in England. And they had basically a virtual tour of the city of York in the midst of this lockdown that they're having right now. So somebody was on a bicycle with a camera on a big pole going through the town and just showing the different buildings, showing York Minster. For me, it was really, really beautiful because they were going down the roads and really nobody's out. You saw the occasional person out in the distance, maybe, but it was really a I apologize for that weird break, but I heard a lot of sirens and things going off, and they're apparently doing a parade outside. You might hear them in the background, but apparently these people need a break too. I think it's the teachers and stuff coming down the street honking the horns for the kids. There's some kids out on the sidewalk over here. Really cool. I'm sorry, it really distracted me though. But again, it just goes right along with this whole idea that we need a break. We need to get away sometimes. And so this bicycle going around the city of York, it was beautiful. It was amazing, and there's no people to get in the way of all the scenery. It's kind of a weird thing. I saw a video about a week or so ago of somebody walking through the city of Jerusalem as well with their camera for different sections and things. And again, not many people out, so you really got to see and feel what it was like to go through the cities as well. And I got a lot out of that in Jerusalem. Just kind of brought back memories and things of the holy city. And then York, it was just really cool. I just watched this a few minutes ago. It's like 4 or 5 minutes long, and it was just amazing. And it really got me thinking that we might be stuck in our homes, but I think we also need to be getting out. And with the technology we've got, with people making these videos like right now, and you can take virtual tours of cities and places. If you've never been to Paris, I mean, look up virtual tours of Paris. There are people out there making these things. Like right now, I don't know how they get permission to do this, but they are. It's great. You can see some amazing, amazing things. Museums are having virtual tours. Zoos are having virtual tours set up that you can partake of and do stuff with. So we don't have to be sitting in our home and able to get away for a little bit. Just seeing that video of York today in York Minster just filled my heart, and it really changed my attitude. It really did. And so I don't have any scripture for you today. I don't have any devotional deep things. What I'm just saying here is we need to be taking care of ourselves, okay? We all need to be doing these things. And if you're watching this video, you have the capability to go to YouTube and search these things. Look for these videos. Take some of these little virtual vacations. I mean, get a cup of coffee, put a pair of shorts on, and watch a video of the beaches of Cancun. And go watch the waves rolling in because they're out there and they're available. Down in Texas, I've seen some videos of the beaches and things down there as well. Again, this is what I'm going to continue doing. I'm gonna do this every other day probably. I'm gonna find a city or a place, and I'm gonna take a virtual tour of that place. It did my heart good because I'm getting away from my surroundings that I'm in all the time, and I'm not getting out much. And I'm wondering if this might help you as well. So you can take this and do whatever you want with it, right? But for me, it really helped my heart this morning. Again, I was in a blah kind of yuck mood. I really was. And watching that video just got me excited. I'm happy. Just like the cars outside are excited because they're doing something a little bit different. They're showing the kids around the neighborhood that they love them, right? Just something different. They're taking a tour, right? A real tour. But take time. Go out and look at these things. It's beautiful. It's amazing. If you can't find anything, email me, call me. I will find these things for you, and I will send you the links to these as well. But take that time to get away. Take these virtual vacations, right? Go other places. It really will do your heart good. I promise you. I know it did for me, and I think it will for you as well. All right. Well, that's all I got for right now. You take care. Have a great, 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 amazing day. Have an even better, amazing virtual trip wherever you go today. And we'll talk to you soon. And be safe. Take care for now.